Hello everyone, my name is Leechen and welcome to Leechen Plays Silver. This game was made back in 1999 by Infogrames and was in fact one of my personal favourite games. Now it's been a long time since I've played this game and I'm probably very rusty at it, so please bear with me. And as any fans of this game can tell you, it is hell to try and get this game to install properly on any modern operating system. Seriously, walking into Mordor is not as hard. By the way, I'll leave in the description how I got this game working. Okay, now all that's out of the way, let's...
Be silent for Lord Fuse! It is decreed that all women of childbearing age will be taken before the Emperor's silver, so that he may choose a new wife. Any man or woman found impeding this order will be charged with treason and sentenced to immediate execution.
You abuse your power. This is a violation of our rights.
What rights? You belong to the Emperor. He will do as he pleases. Guards, seize the women.
No! Not her!
Be patient, William. Our time will come.
I trust no one else has a problem, because I've indulged your whining long enough. Guards, you have your orders. Move the women to the galleon now! We'll search the outskirts of town and ensure that no one attempts to evade their duty.
You're late. We need to practice. You need to practice.
Are you in such a hurry to be beaten, Grandfather?
Yes. Unfortunately, I'm constantly disappointed. But at least my student has confidence. Now, go into the house and get your blade. Amaze me with your swordsmanship.
Oh, I didn't hear you get up.
I wanted to practice with Grandfather, but you look so peaceful, I didn't want to wake you.
Have you eaten? You'll need to keep healthy to have any chance of beating him.
I will.
How's it going everyone? Just grabbing my sword. And I'll talk a bit about the controls after he explains them.
Now we can begin. Hold your sword ready, and never take your eyes off your opponent. We'll start with some basic moves that will ease you into combat. Now you try.
Oh,
Good. I see I'll have to provide you with more of a challenge. Next, we should try the lunge.
the lunge.
When performed well, this move is deadly.
Best move in the game.
Good! A powerful movement. You learn quickly. Now, a swipe requires a little more skill than a lunge, but less accuracy. Stand fast, and in one swift move, swipe hard to your right. Like this. Very elegant. I hope your opponents appreciate such artistry.
They'll have no choice. It'll be the last thing they ever see.
Ah, David, you
Always
cocky ponce.
consider your assailant's position. This will help determine whether you perform the right swipe or readjust your stance and swipe left. Good. Now we'll try a different approach. One-on-one combat is rare. It's more likely that you'll face several assailants at any one time, so you have to be prepared for anything. And this move is vital. Very few of your opponents will have any pride, and would rather leap at you from behind than face you directly. Learn this move well. Good. Your offensive training is complete. Now you must learn to defend yourself. Without a shield, it is wise to move from the path of a lunging sword. If you can't counter the strike, dodge it. Excellent. Your training is complete. Get ready to fight, and show me just how good I am.
Who's winning?
I am.
I haven't warmed up yet. You're young. It just takes me a little longer to get going.
Then I'll leave you be. Besides, I have the washing to do.
Oh, you Gramps. Slicing at me from behind. And story time.
Fuge! Tell me, are you still your father's lapdog?
Don't you ever learn. I should have dealt with you years ago. You're fortunate that I have more important matters to deal with. Your Emperor Silver requires a new wife. He may even choose this delicate creature. And then again, if my father isn't interested, I may take her for myself.
I would kill you first.
Steady, lad.
Listen to the old man. Your wife has such beauty, and I've gained so little pleasure from destroying it. Take her away.
I love you, David.
How touching. Women are far too weak.
Then the men who prey on them must be cowards.
Why are you in such a hurry to die? Guards, stay
Ooh,
here and see
burn.
that they get their wish.
Now let's put this to the test. And an apple. What do you have to say? No, what do you have? Anyway, like Gramps was saying, the controls are pretty simplistic. You target enemies with the mouse, and hold control and swing the mouse around to do certain swings of the sword and stuff like that. If you got a ranged weapon though, you basically just click on them. Maybe hold. It's not really much more complex than that.
There they are. Come on, after them. We're too late.
This time, but we will get her back.
Please, they've taken our daughter. You have to help us. We're old and can offer you little, but
Don't worry. We'll help you all we can.
Did you see or hear anything that may be useful? Do you know where they're headed?
all the women were forced in the galleon. Fuge and some of his guards got into a smaller vessel. And both ships sailed off in different directions. Unfortunately, I don't know where either one is bound, sorry.
Where are all the villagers? Or all the angry husbands?
Some of the men have already banded together. They took their weapons and left in the direction of Haven.
Will she be all right? They won't hurt her, will they? She's all we've got. I couldn't cope if they...
She'll be all right, love. She'll be all right. Come on. I'll take you home.
Fuge is evil. His father has taught him well.
Now, the way you save in this game is you have to talk to this character called... Well, he'll explain it to you.
I am the chronicler. I shall record your adventures in my book of legends. Tell me of your deeds.
Ah, there we are. Now what? I enjoyed this game for its story and art design, even in some cases it was a bit cliche. There's just so many interesting things that occur in this game. Many interesting people and places. Here's a short list of some of the things that occur in this game. Go to a library filled with mischievous imps. Go talk to a necromancer to see if you can borrow his submarine to go find an ancient sunken city. Finding a monastery filled with insane poisoned monks who are trying to kill you with their kung fu. Using a potion to go back in time and see an event that happens in the intro. And going to a limbo world to go find a dead friend who helps you out in some way. And then of course there's a sewer level, because there's always a sewer level. I think this was one of the first sewer levels, to be honest. Anyway, that's all the spoilers I really want to give for this game. There are a lot more interesting things and interesting characters. I think at one point actually you do meet a drunk wizard who's basically down on his luck, and he basically sells you a weapon, a really good weapon, just because he's drunk and homeless and all that kind of stuff. It's funny. Anyway, let's keep going.
Please, I have 8 children to support and very little money, but I am a proud man, and my only request is that you look at my goods.
I don't like your goods.
I'm a failure, and once again my children will go hungry. I'll have to nibble on me son.
That sounds both wrong, and I don't ever remember hearing him say that. Ah, that's awesome. Yeah, there's some people that sell stuff in the game like those guys, and you can buy stuff on them, supplies you need. Now, this is actually a little secret thing here. Later on in the game you get a magical artifact that allows you to see invisible things, and that's like a chest or some other secret. Any part in the game where it's moving.
Haven's Gates. They were built by an ancient race to protect their city from evil. Legends say only the pure of heart may enter.
You shall not
there's only
pass.
one way to find out if that's true. Come on, lad. If a wicked old man like me can get through, you'll have no problem.
But what if my hatred for Silver betrays me?
David, he's taken your wife. Your anger is justified.
I hope you're right.
Watch this. See ya. Haha. Now die, fuckers.
You! After them!
Ooh.
He must have known he would die.
Yes, but the punishment for refusing an order would have been far less merciful.
Well, doesn't that just tell you something about the Empire, I guess? I actually don't know what they call themselves. The Empire.
I'm not putting one foot back in there, not unless I can see if it's likely to get bitten off.
Don't worry. I doubt any beast would be depraved enough to eat your feet.
Nevertheless, it wouldn't be wise to enter, not until we see what lives in there.
Ah, Grandpa, you really need to bathe more. Seriously,
This
it's a problem.
place is too quiet. Did you hear that?
First it's too quiet, now it's noises that worry you. It's probably just a couple of larks, nothing to worry about.
Strange sounding larks.
Stop being such a pansy.
So I'm no authority on the call of that particular breed. Come on, let's take him.
I don't think that would be wise. We'd be slashed to pieces.
You would do well to listen to the old man.
Show yourself. Only a coward would hide behind his men.
What fool calls me a coward when my men surround him?
This one.
Please, we're not here to fight. We need your help. You must forgive my grandson's somewhat impetuous introduction. He is eager and hot-headed, but no fool.
And why should we help you?
Fuge has taken my wife on his galleon, and I intend to find her, with or without your help.
Bold words. Your confidence is admirable, if not a little naive. Come to our camp. We have the same objectives, and we'll help you all we can.
But without the exact location of the galleon, what can we do?
You'll discover that soon enough. As you can see, we're mostly just farmers and traders, humble people whose wives, daughters, and sisters have been ripped away. Our plight has forced us together and compelled us to fight. You're welcome here. Feel free to look around.
You implied that you might know how to find the ship?
You waste little time. That's good. There's a cave that leads to the great library at No. The library is reputed to house a very powerful telescope. This should show you where the galleon is heading.
Won't you be coming with us?
No. We'll stay and plan our next attack.
Now, this was one of the things, the only part of the game that I got a little bit stuck on. I had no idea you were supposed to pick up this torch and use it to see in that cave. I didn't know you could pick this up. Silly me, but yeah. Ah, these guys, Bill and Ted.
If you value your life, stand back. It's called the Web of Death. It's quite difficult to master, but it's very effective.
Incidentally, I'm John, and that's my brother Ben.
Listen, I know my expertise is intimidating, but you should try it.
You're good. You learn quickly.
Yes, but the true test is executing the move successfully during combat.
Well, I'll know that soon enough. Thank you for your help.
Huh, difficult to master in combat. It's just 2 clicks.
Did Fuge take your wife?
Camille, we were due to be married until they stole her from me. I'll get her back, no matter what. I know you're thinking about Jennifer, but we will find her.
Training to fight Fuge on your own?
If I have to.
How old are you?
Old enough to know when my mother needs me. My father and I are the only hope she has.
Fat Bob, you fat. Anyway.
Tell us, is Haven really as secure as it appears to be?
Wait! Although my father can hear you, he can't answer. When Fuge came for my mother, he had my father's tongue ripped out. A warning to others who protested so loudly.
I'm sorry.
Don't be. He's just biding his time till he can settle the score. I'd better get back. I haven't finished training.
Is it too cold for you?
If my hands go numb, it may affect my aim. And you wouldn't want that, would you?
Okay, let's go have a look in that cave and what's making that noise.
me. One time, I even made a man faint. He was big too.
Why, you little...
Oops, better run. And don't worry, I won't tell anyone you were scared.
Ah, Grandpa.
Tell me of your deeds.
Well, everyone, that's all the time we have for now. Comment, like, and subscribe if you enjoyed. Catch you later.